Hi, if you're new here, I'm Kathy, and I post luxury handbag reviews, travel, lifestyle, and daily life here in New York City. In this video, I'm flying all the way to South Korea, and when in Korea, you need to glow up. So I'm going to be sharing everything I got done, as well as clinics and recs to make your life easier. Enjoy! Guys, I just landed in Korea about 3 hours ago, and the first stop that I'm going to is of course a clinic. Unfortunately, it is raining, so the weather's not the best. Wow guys, it is really clean in here. And a lot of Korean clinics will also have a self-service coffee station. So I'm not entirely sure what I want to get done today, but I do know that I want something really subtle, and they're really known for the thread lifting procedures here. So I might consider getting that after the consultation. I just want to make sure that it fits my face and it's something that's not too drastic. Guys, this was by far the most thorough consultation I've ever had at a clinic. I told her that my biggest concern was evening out my lips and wanting to add more volume to my upper lip since my fillers had dissolved from the last time I got it done. I literally thought I was going to walk away with just adding some more filler and that's it, but she said in order for my lips to look the most natural it can be, there are several tiny procedures that need to be done around the lips. Even just hearing that, I was intrigued. So as I mentioned before, they are known for thread lifting here, so they recommended what's called philtrum lifting, which basically lifts my upper lip towards the tip of my nose to give the illusion of fuller lips. She also recommended nasal septum filler, so there's harmony from the tip of my nose to the upper lip, lifting injection on the side of my jaws to balance out my face after the lip correction, and a bit of botox on the side of my mouth to help relax the muscle and create an even more natural look. Keep in mind, everything that I got done is going to be temporary, lasting about 1 to 3 years, so I was totally on board because I wasn't looking for anything permanent. When it was time for the actual procedure, the pain was about a 2 out of 10. The only time you really feel anything is when the doctor injects local anesthesia and then you're numb for the entire time. The best part is that the whole thing took literally 25 minutes. Obviously, there's gonna be some swelling for about 2 weeks, but they did provide an ice pack for me. So yeah, disclaimer, you're gonna notice the swelling remains for the rest of this glow up video, but I'm gonna share some before and after pictures of what it looks like now. Overall, I'm pretty happy with the results and feel like my lips are way more evened out. Good morning, guys. Right now, I'm going into Gangnam because I'm getting a full total beauty treatment today. I literally rolled out of bed and didn't put on any makeup. All I have on is SPF because I'm gonna go get a facial right now. My skin is not in the best condition ever since I landed in Korea because after I got my filler and botox, I wasn't able to properly do my regular skincare routine, so this is much needed. So this place specializes in doing a ton of different beauty packages. They do color analysis, facial, hair, K-pop makeup, literally anything you could think of, they have it. It's a really good place if you want to do a one-stop shop. Device that helps identify your skin problems. Guys, I was so shocked at how much the skin analysis was able to show just by being inside that little cube. It even told me if my jawlines were symmetric or not, which it was, and I'm pretty sure that was thanks to the lifting I got done previously. We got a closer look into my pores too, and she said my pores are really big, especially around my nose, so need to take immediate action on getting some pore tightening serums. For the wrinkles, those blue lines show deep wrinkles, which I have a bit of on my forehead and also underneath my eyes. But still, she said the amount of wrinkles were below average, so phew, that was some good news. Then she showed me a closer look at my skin texture and said my right side is a little more rough than the left and I'm over average, so I have more texture compared to most. So she recommended I use a good exfoliating toner or serum at night as well as a lot of moisturizer. Here the red dots show my hyperpigmentation and UV UV damage, which looked really scary, but basically it just means that I'm really sensitive to sunlight and UV rays because I scored a 10 out of 10 on sensitivity. So gotta make sure I continue loading up on that sunscreen that is SPF 50+++. Now this is where they capture any sebum, which looks a little gross, but the spikes are all the oils and sebum that are being produced currently. So it's telling me that I have a lot of them on my nose and forehead. So when I cleanse, I need to make sure I'm cleansing really well on that T-zone area. This part shows any bacteria that can potentially lead to acne in the future, and she said I have a lot of those around my nose and cheeks. They even had a little MBTI on my skin, so the results that I have a bit of oily skin that's sensitive, not very pigmented, with a lot of wrinkles, and a bit acne prone. Now that we got my results, she recommended that I get the Oxy Lifting Facial. I just had the most detailed skin analysis just now, and wow guys,
I am humbled.
So I'm doing the lifting facial and a rice mask at the end to help my hyperpigmentation. Okay, jump scare. Just ignore this horrible angle, okay? Yeah, let's get past it. The Oxyglow Lifting Facial includes 8 steps. So first we're doing some deep cleansing to remove any impurities and sebum using an ultrasonic pore extractor as well as an oxygen pore mask. Then we do a gentle laser that helps produce this immediate lifting effect. And by the way, none of these steps hurt at all. It was just more of a tingling sensation. Then she put on what's called an oxygen bubble mask that helps remove harmful free radicals in the skin and gives it 100% pure oxygen that helps revitalize. There was a slight tingling sensation for this, but that meant that it's working. This was one of my favorite parts, which was the modeling face mask. I love modeling face masks because they always feel really hydrating and cool down my skin. They slathered on some rice masks for me to help with brightening. This was really cool too, which contains 3 LED wavelengths for soothing, brightening, and disinfection, and I think it's one of their signature steps. They finished off with a nice facial massage to release any additional tension on the muscles, promote blood flow, and also do some final depuffing. I feel like each step of this facial was really intentional and super cool to see all the different devices that were used. And I can't wait to show you what my skin looks like afterwards. Wow guys, look at my skin. It feels so moisturized, and they also gave me a little tea to end the surface. Whole thing lasted for about an hour to an hour and a half, and my skin feels so different. Like it almost feels more squishy and elastic, and definitely like 50 times more hydrated. Now that I'm done with my facial, I'm gonna go to their hair and makeup location.
But what the hell, boy?
Huh?
I can't stop feeling my face because it feels so bouncy and soft. This is the hair and makeup studio, literally only a few steps away from the skin treatment clinic.
Take me away from here and not to me.
So I found this place on Instagram, decided to make an appointment here. They're really known for the viral 15-step scalp treatment. In Korea, scalp health is really important and it's kind of trending right now. Everyone's getting it when they're visiting, and I highly recommend because last time I was in Korea and I got my scalp analyzed and treated, it made a world of a difference, and now every time I come to Korea, I never skip doing it. They have a 15-step treatment and even an 18-step scalp treatment. Korea really takes scalp health to another level. Like their 2 treatments here takes around an hour and a half to 2 hours to do because they really get deep in there, and they have all these advanced technologies to help stimulate hair growth and clean out your scalp, provide nutrients for your scalp, etc. So I'm really excited. So first they show you your scalp under a microscope camera, and I'm not gonna lie, this might be one of my favorite steps even though it's kind of gross. You guys, I'm shook. My scalp is nasty. So based on my scalp condition, she gave me a little consultation and was telling me that it's slightly inflamed with some buildup, so we decided to go with the 18-step treatment. I must say, out of this whole glow up video, the scalp treatment was the most relaxing thing ever and was much needed. She's giving me a neck massage using the suction machine, and this basically helps enhance blood circulation all across my shoulders and scalp so that everything she does afterwards gets absorbed nicely. Now she's putting in an aroma oil that includes 5 different enriching oils which helps roots, remove any dead skin cells and impurities, and these oils also have anti-inflammatory properties. This is what's called a galvanic sealing brush, which helps your scalp absorb all that oil she just put in. Next is the invigorating scrub, which detoxifies the scalp, and it feels really good because this thing is minty, so it's really cooling. Now it's time for the herbal scalp pack, which basically helps nourish the scalp. Now they put the steam pack on to basically help the herbal mask pack that we just put on to help it penetrate deeper into the scalp. Doing the steam pack now, and oh my gosh guys, the steps are going by so fast because each one is so relaxing. I never wanted the massage to end. Oh my god. This was interesting. She's putting shampoo in my hair while sitting up using a special tool, but this special shampoo contains a 13% stem cell culture, basically helps promote hair growth. Heading to the spa now. Oh my gosh, this relaxation bed, I just loved it so much. They're rinsing out my hair now, and this was by far the best experience. Guys, this is such a weird feeling, like in a good way, because I've never been to a salon where they make you lay on a massage chair for the hair wash, but I'm loving it. The hair wash station is also individually in private rooms, so it feels even more secluded and quiet in here. I feel like I'm getting so spoiled. It feels so nice. I've never gotten my hair washed while getting a full body massage. And this is the after, you guys. There is literally not a single speck of dust or a single red spot or any buildup on my scalp. And what's cool is that it's super clean without feeling stripped. My scalp actually just feels refreshed and hydrated and healthy. Overall, 10 out of 10 experience. I'm still not done with my hair though because I wanted to get a little trim, or so I thought was gonna be a little trim, but I ended up cutting more than I expected, which I actually do not regret because my hair feels so light and airy now with these added layers. I just cut my hair and I didn't think that I would cut this much, but I just ended up chatting it up with the stylist and this is what she recommended. Added some layers as well, but it does feel really light. I'm just waiting to get my makeup done and then she's gonna finish styling my hair for me. This was my first time getting my makeup professionally done in Korea, and I thought it was funny how they call it K-pop makeup because it's so trendy right now. But I did learn some good tips along the way. I'm at the studio now to get my makeup done, and I'm right in front of the vanity. We all know that putting on skincare before makeup is really important, if not more important than the makeup technique itself. And I found it interesting that she put on the serum directly on my face first, then patted in with a beauty sponge to help it absorb quicker and remove any excess serum. Instead of primer, she goes in with a light color correcting concealer as the base to cancel out any discoloration, and use the concealer pencil to cancel out any dark circles that are directly under my eyes. She said using this helps prevent her from using too much concealer under the eyes, which can make it look cakey. For the eyeshadow, she really took her time with it and switched back and forth from using these two brushes to help blend seamlessly, because working up to the final makeup is better than putting so much color on your face at once, since at that point there's no turning back. She also emphasized the importance of tightlining your upper lid before putting on eyeliner because it makes a subtle but huge difference. Then she extended that tightline onto a small wing at the end of my eyes to elongate it. I'm so used to using black liquid liner, but she used a dark brown eyeshadow for my upper lash line, and that helped it look way more natural. For my lashes, she's using these individual lashes that are shaped like Ys for that doll eye effect that most K-pop idols use. I have no patience when it comes to lashes, so it was really nice to have someone else do it for me, and I thought that they would look quite unnatural, but they ended up looking really natural. Now for the base, she's using a color correcting primer once again, and then putting on very thin layers of foundation at a time using this flat brush. I ended up buying something similar because I really liked how it applied the foundation. For blush, she's using a bright pink cream blush with a damp sponge to avoid putting on too much color all at once, and using a detailed brush to emphasize the color right in the middle of my cheek. She's using one of my favorite pencils to draw the Aegyo star, which is a step that cannot be missed if you're doing K-pop makeup, to emphasize the little puff right under the eyes. She put on some bottom mascara and immediately went in with a tweezer to stick 2 to 3 lashes together while they're still wet to create an even more doll eye effect. Lastly, for the lips, she used a matte crayon lip pencil to overline the lips a tiny bit and layered on lip tint for a long-lasting effect, and finished off with a glossy lip tint in the center of my lips to add some shine. I just got done with my full hair and makeup, and guys, they have a photo studio here, like your own private photo booth. Like, this is legit. Oh my gosh, there's even lighting here too. The lighting is so good. This is also my first time doing makeup like this. I don't usually pull out my eyeliner this far, but I'm kind of liking it. What do you guys think? Everyone was so nice and helpful, so I think I'll definitely be back the next time I'm in Korea just to do the scalp treatment again. And the K-pop makeup styling was so fun too. I think I'm gonna end the video here. I hope you guys enjoyed coming along with me on my glow up adventure. I'll leave everything that I did in the description box below, so make sure you check that out. If you have any questions on anything that I got, please leave them in the comments below, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!